Hello and welcome to the best mods for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're going to be covering all the best mods as so many mods are getting released. So if you're keen to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mods, mod news, or anything Kingdom Come Deliverance, come along for the journey as we explore all the best mods. Let's go. Speaking of superb mods, we have another one. This one's very interesting. Nice little quality of life. It's called Loot Info. Container is empty or already looted. It improves the looting system by adding visual indicators for whether a container is empty or has been looted. So now when you go up to a chest, if you've opened it, you will now have a little bracket saying searched. This is going to appear where the container has already been looted but still contains items. Empty, pretty self-explanatory. If you take everything, it's going to go to empty, and then you can throw something back into the chest and then it'll return back to being searched, indicating that there's something still in there. And this functionality doesn't just extend to chests. It extends to anything that you can pretty much loot. Cupboards of all different sizes and shapes, to dead bodies and animals, anything that is lootable. You can now have these indicators, perfect for big battles and saving you a lot of time, ensuring that you're not double checking all the various bodies, chests that are within the game. Super handy mod. So if you ever find looting tedious, this mod is an essential inventory efficiency mod. Simple, highly effective, no major downsides. Top mod. The KCD1 Weapon Return brings back weapons from the original Kingdom Come Deliverance, allowing players to access and craft these classic weapons, reintroducing 3 daggers, Ryder's hammer, Queen of Sheba's sword, Lucerne's hammer, the Baron's sword, the cleaver, and a few others. Cool thing about this mod is there's also some crafting integration. Weapons are unlocked through sketches within the game. You can also spawn these in using console commands or craft them. Quite a nice variety of weapons, long swords, sabers, pole arms, you name it. And the weapons should be able to be purchased and crafted, covering the full spectrum of ways to obtain these weapons. It is a PTF mod, so it should have a bit better compatibility, but if you love weapons from the original KCD, this mod is a great way to bring them back, along with crafting integration, console commands. Makes it very easy to access these weapons, while the sketch-based unlock system keeps it immersive for those who prefer a lore-friendly experience. Freecam for Photomode. This mod is simple yet highly useful mod, particularly for players who like taking pictures or just like looking around in the beautiful world of KCD2. The mod removes restrictions from the camera, making it fully unlocked. You have unlimited camera distance, so no more range restrictions while moving the camera within photo mode. And I mean, there is no restrictions. There's also no camera collision. You can go through objects, below them, anywhere you want. No complex scripts and minimal performance impact. But this is an outstanding mod, giving you complete freedom and control over your free cam, allowing you to take the best pictures and capture the best scenes. Infamous perk, PTF mod. This mod adds a new perk called Infamous, which mirrors the existing local hero perk, but rewards for low reputation instead of high reputation. So if your rep falls below 60 in a specific area, you gain +2 strength, agility, vitality, and speech. It's unlockable at level 10 as a main level perk. Cool thing about this is it's mutually exclusive with local hero. You cannot have both local hero and infamous at the same time, ensuring that it's a bit more balanced when role-playing. This is a great mod for players who prefer being a vagabond, outlaw, and want a mechanical benefit for being as terrible as possible. So if you enjoy being a feared outlaw, bandit, or rogue, this mod adds a rewarding perk to reinforce that playstyle. Glorious visual enhancement, enhanced alchemy 4K, improves the textures of all alchemy related objects to a higher resolution. The standard 4K, 2K options are available, provides high quality textures for all alchemy equipment, meaning ceramic textures for the alchemy vessels, sharper lettering and decals on all the containers, updated mortar texture, improved sandglass texture for better clarity, better ingredients identification, brighter colors for darker text that make ingredient labels more readable. But just a classic checkers mod. So if you love immersion and alchemy and detailed textures, this is an excellent must-have mod. Has a performance-friendly 2K option for the most balance, but a superb mod. We have a huge clothing mod. This one is called Custom Clothing and Armor. Boasts over 300 new pieces of armor and clothing, predominantly focused on custom colors of rare NPC and outfits, as well as a version that adds extra stats to some of these. But with over 300 new clothing pieces and armor, many new custom gambesons, Lord's overcoat, tunics, hose, robes, and plate armor sets. Some armor and clothing previously exclusive to NPCs are now accessible. And there's just so many color varieties. There's custom hoodies, pretty much custom of nearly all the various different types of clothing. Can't go wrong with this. Items are added to merchants for more immersion too, or you can just use the console command and get them dropped into your inventory. The mod has some planned future improvements with more armor sets, additional armor plate, and more unique NPC gear. Possible patch for compatibility with other mods going forward. Keep your eyes on this one. Must-have clothing mod. NPC Overhaul. This mod improves the appearance of some major and minor NPCs within Kingdom Come Deliverance, fixing lighting issues and improved facial textures. Currently includes 6 fully reworked NPCs, including Catherine has been improved. There's going to be planned updates that will gradually roll out to rework all the young female adults and maybe some of the key older characters. So it fixes some of the lighting glitches, corrects glowing eyelids and mouth issues on female NPCs. Future updates may look at fixing some of the male NPC lighting issues, but the main point is it's got high quality skin textures. Uses 4K textures from the creator's nude mod, which we've covered, so it's highly recommended you use that mod along with this one. It does work seamlessly with the vanilla textures, but it's much better to get those 4K textures if you can. It does work as a standalone as mentioned, but this mod is a great start to reworking some of the NPCs, and if the updates keep coming, this is going to be a very nice visual improvement to a lot of different characters within the game, which very nicely expands and complements the work done already in this space. Keep your eye on this one. Good mod. If you love the gambling game within Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Dice Higher Bet Amount mod is going to be perfect. This is a very simple mod. It increases the dice bet by 10 times. So for example, the beggar is now 30 groschen instead of 3. Farmer is now 50, but it scales the game up, which is going to be very handy to have, particularly late and mid game, where you are a bit more loaded and can bet a lot more money. Very slight, small change, but good to know that it's out there. This mod won't be for everyone, but this can be nifty if you just want to get the story of KCD2 and walk through the game without too much difficulty in terms of dialogue. And the mod is called Always Pass Dialogue Checks. So regardless of what skill you're up to or where you're up to in the game, you're never going to fail any of the dialogue checks. You will still lose reputation for negative responses though, so keep that in mind. But this is just a really clean and simple mod to make interacting with NPCs as free and as open as possible. There is also an optional version with this that will make the skill checks harder. So if you are looking for a more difficult dialogue experience, this mod also has an option for that too. And the most brutal version is the fail all skill checks. This mod will ensure that you fail all the skill checks within dialogue, regardless of your level and skill, making it one rough ride. Ranged weapon pack of changes. This mod is designed to improve range combat by enhancing weapons balance, fixing animations, and offering an optimized experience for bows and crossbows. The main changes: arrow and bolts. Get a plus 30 damage for arrows, a plus 50 for bolts. There is optional files available for normal damage, 0 weights for arrows and bolts, triple headshot damage multiplier for a more realistic effect, animation fixes, resolves weapon switching, animation glitches, improves the combat flow and responsiveness, some perk modifications, salvo perk, aiming speed doubles for better efficiency, precise shot perk removes head movement while aiming, making shots more stable, bow and crossbow enhancement, increase range for better long range engagement. There's also reticle customization options available, and strangely enough it also includes plant gathering optimizations, removes the plant picking animation for instant collection, helps resolve conflicts with other mods that modify this interaction. However, this one will have some compatibility issues if you're using other mods that will modify crossbow or bow charge speed, weapon switch animations, plant pickup, so be careful. But it is kind of like the all-in-one. It encompasses many different mods that we've sort of covered all into one, providing a few different optional files too to make it work the way you like, but a good all-in-one mod to really improve archery, especially if you're struggling with that aspect of the game. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, we'll be covering some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mods shortly.